Good morning and welcome to the Max Sports with me, Josiah Okoe Quaye, where in the next few minutes we'll be looking at what has been happening in the world of sports locally and also internationally. But then let's begin with the GPL game, the last game of Matchweek 12 that took place at the Nana Jabo Park, where it was Bim United that hosted struggling BBNE Gold Stars. But then after 90 minutes, the scores were shared in a goalless draw.
Isaiah Nyako kicks off for Bechim. Here's Seko Josiah switching, looking for Abonyo. Abonyo heads the ball down, but Frimpong takes it for Gold Stars. Here's Apia McCarthy. Now Ali was safe. Here is Aisel. Okra now. A chance for Bechim United. Augustine Okra. Here is Okra. How did he miss from that spot, Augustine Okra? He had the goalkeeper at his mercy, Okra. This should have been a goal. Koyos, here's Nyaku to Abonyo. Now Mante, a chance for Bechim United. Mante, good defending from Odai. Good ball from Abonyo to find Mante. Mante was trying to connect the ball. Aqua comes to the middle. Here is Isaiah Nyako. Is it Nyako? Nyako shoots! Again denied by the side post for the second time by Bechim United. Okra kills one in and is missing the post by inches. Goals from Augustine Okra. Goalkeeper came out and failed to deal with it. If he takes a look at his watch, and that's the final whistle.
All right, so it was Bim United that faced BBNE Gold Stars at home. They have them puffed, but unfortunately they couldn't get the all-important goal despite hitting the woodwork twice in 90 minutes. But then after the game, Godwin Ablodi, who is the coach, assistant or interim coach for BBNE Gold Stars, and also the head coach of Bechim United, Bismarck Kobe Mensah, both shared their thoughts after the game.
Let me congratulate both sides. Both sides played very well, and let me congratulate my boys. We were here for a purpose, and we've made a point here. I think I'll congratulate my boys. They played very well. They played their hearts out, and it was a very good game, and it was a balanced game. We knew what we were about. We saw the chances that we also had. Clear chances. We didn't get much chances, but the 1, 2, 3 that we get, it was dangerous. So we were here to come and win, but God being so good to us, we had a point here, so we are okay with it.
It's a very disappointing draw, seriously. I'm disappointed with the results. Generally, I think we played well, we kept the ball well, but we lack some final touch, The most important thing is to score. But I think at the end, we are all disappointed. When you don't score in the first half, or when you dominate the game for some time, you don't score. Later, the pressure will pile on you. So I think that we have to blame ourselves. We didn't do well by not at least scoring a goal. We are disappointed by ourselves.
All right, so that was both coaches speaking after the game, after they all walked home with 1 point apiece. But then let's have a look at the scoreline or the result from match week 12, with 2 games being postponed. That's between Dreams, Boffa Kwatano, and also Mediama and Great Olympics. Dreams and Mediama both playing in Africa over the weekend. But then the week began with that Legon City's home loss to Asante Kotoko. Kotoko winning by 3-1. Nations also beating Kaila United by a lone goal. Heart of Oak also sharing the spoils 1-1 with Brekum. Chelsea Samatex continued with their impressive home run after they trumped RTU by 2-1. In Swatcherman also drawing 0-0 with Heart of Lions, and that makes it 8 draws this season for Heart of Lions. Indiana Stars shockingly got defeated at home by Accra Lions by just 1-0. Abdul Shakun getting the goal in the dying embers of the game, and also yesterday's featured game between Bechim United and also Gold Stars ending in a stalemate. Dreams, Bofakwa, Mediama, Great Olympics all have been postponed for the time being. Now, after match week 12, let's take a look at the standings, because it's Indiana, despite a defeat at home to Accra Lions, still lead the pack with 21 points. You have Swatcherman in second place with also 21 points. Samatex are third with 20. Brekum Chelsea, they are enjoying currently a good run of form. They are also on 20 points. Fifth is Nations FC with 17. Bechim United also sit on the log. Heart of Oak, Asante Kotoko, Great Olympics, 7th, 8th, 9th respectively, but then all tied at 16 points. Now to the bottom half of the table. there we have it. But for Kwatano, after parting ways with their head coach, Frimpong Manson, they still have a game to play, but then they are 10th on the log with 16 points. Mediama also follow. They are currently playing in Africa. They also have 16 points. Accra Lions have 16 points. Dreams FC are 13th with 14 points, followed by Real Tamale United, who are in 14th place with 14 points. Kerala United are 15th on the log. They also have 12 points. BBN Gold Stars still lie in the drop zone with 12 points. Legon Cities also 17th. That's a place above the bottom place, Heart of Lions, who have 12 points. Heart of Lions are currently on 8 points. So that's it for game or match week 12 of the Betpower Premier League. But then FA Cup football continues or starts today. That's the commencement of the 2023-2024 FA Cup, and it begins with a round of 64 fixtures. And let's quickly go through some of the fixtures because the draw was laden with lot and lot of local derbies, where on Thursday you could see that's November 30th, you have our Stars playing against Real Tamale United. Bim United will also come up against the Bim United FC at the Nana Fosu Jabo Park. And then you also have BBN Gold Stars at the BBN Dance Park. They'll be playing against Rose Park. That's the second-tier team to Mediama. And also you have Fijai Soccer Academy hosting in Zemakotoko at the St. Martin's Park in Dabuase. But then some games have been postponed, and those games are between Dreams FC and Susubibri. Dreams FC would be playing in Africa over the weekend, whilst Mediama also prepared to host Belouizdad at home. But then they were supposed to play against Basake Holy Stars in the round 64 of the MTN FA Cup. Other fixtures also coming up. That's today, Tuesday, November 28, 2023. You have Kasaglu Arrowheads FC coming up against Northern City FC. Namoro FC also would host King Faisal FC at the Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Kumasi Asante Kotoko would have the chance to go head-to-head with their local rivals in Nations FC at the Barbara Sports Stadium today at 5 p.m. Blue Skies Pelicans FC will play Koforidia Sushain at the Pelican Park. You have Merimano United also hosting Bafo Soccer Academy. Nagod will cross blades with Vision FC at the Tama Sports Stadium. But in Great Olympics at the Accra Sports Stadium, that's today, 3 p.m., will host Golden Kick FC. Yes, other fixtures as well. That's tomorrow, November 29th. You have Nia DBRC FC against Park Academy FC. Elmina Sharks coming up against Young Red Bull FC. Accra Hearts of Folk will lock horns with Nania. You have Krodia All-Stars also facing Soccer Intellectuals FC. Accra Athletic will come up against Aflau Agbogba. And then Heart of Lions will also play against Akachi All-Stars. You have Kofoidia Sempefi FC against Atram Divisa FC. Legon Cities, they are really facing some tough times in the league. They will lock horns with Accra Lions FC. And then you have Hohoi United coming up against Home Stars. Another derby, cracking derby over there. So some crunch fixtures coming up in the MTN FA Cup 2023-2024 season. That's the round of 16 games. But then to our next story is the arrival of the Black Queens, who will be playing their qualifiers against Namibia. They've touched down. All players have convened, and they are going to play against Namibia in the qualifiers. So we will be wishing all of them the best of luck. That's the Black Queens who will be representing Ghana. There you can see them. They've arrived ahead of that Namibia clash for the WAFCON qualifiers. Smiles on their faces because they know what's at stake, but then confidence is just, in the camp of the Queens. They know what's at stake. They need to qualify. They need to make Ghana proud. And there you can see them touching down in the capital as they prepare for that huge clash against Namibia. They've worked so hard to get here, and they know that there's no turning back. They still have to manage to book a ticket or a place in the next WAFCON. So it's the Black Queens who have arrived ahead of that Namibia clash. All right, so now it's time to fly all the way to Europe and do some foreign news, because in the UEFA Champions League tonight, there are some tough games coming up. It's the penultimate round of games. So match week 5 coming up, and you have Lazio playing against Celtic. The Stadio Olimpico Shakhtar Donetsk will be playing. They won't be playing in their favorite Donbass Arena, but then they'll be playing in Germany, where they face Royal Antwerp. Feyenoord also will come up against Atletico de Madrid. You have Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc des Princes. They'll be playing against Newcastle United. AC Milan at the San Siro will also welcome Borussia Dortmund, where at the Etihad is Manchester City against RB Leipzig. In Switzerland, Young Boys will face Red Star Belgrade, but then Barcelona at the Camp Nou will also cross blades with FC Porto. But then on Wednesday, tough games coming up because in Turkey, Galatasaray are going to welcome Manchester United. Manchester United, that's going to be a make or break for them. They have to win at all costs. Sevilla will also play against PSV at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, where the Allianz Arena is also Bayern Munich coming up against Copenhagen. Arsenal will be at home at the Emirates. They face Abdul Salis's team, that's RC Lens, in that one. Real Madrid, they are still unbeaten in the Champions League. They face Napoli. Braga will also come up against Union Berlin. Benfica will host Inter Milan in a very, very crunch fixture. And then we have Real Sociedad also coming up against Red Bull Salzburg. So some tough games coming up in match day 5 of the UEFA Champions League games coming up today and also tomorrow. And then we'll be bringing you updates right here on the Max Sports every morning during weekdays. But then also let's do some EPL because yesterday at the Craven Cottage, it was Fulham that won. It was a 5-goal thriller between themselves and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Willian scoring twice for the Cottagers as they triumphed over their rivals 3-2. His impressive form for his Bilbao side as they drew 1-1 away at Girona. He scored his 6th goal of the season in Naki Williams. And if you're a Ghanaian watching him score, definitely you would have some smiles on your face because he scored for Ghana just recently. And that was a huge let-off for the player. But then this is where I draw the curtains on this morning's Max Sports. Baby.
Thank you so much, Josiah. That was wonderful. I just can't get the Fulham and Wolves game out of my mind. And I'm getting you explaining it very well to me. But the way I'm going to miss body, no, keepers the body, no. There's some way. But you are telling me it's legal.
You don't have to stop fully.
That's what
you just have to
yes,
it was a feint. It's in football. If you stop totally, they'll ask you to retake it. But you can see, and these players perfect it. It's an art. So they spend time to perfect it. And one example is Jorginho, who also, uses that technique. Right. Bruno Fernandes is also there. So it's something that, sometimes you have to, the rules are strict, but you also have to apply.
And the keepers know this?
Yeah, they are aware. They are aware.
In the not too far right, when you say left, not too far.
It's very difficult.
Do they put some sort of seconds on it?
No, it's you have to continue with your motion. You don't have to stop.
You don't have to stop your motion.
Exactly. So what they do is once they get to, a step before they hit the ball, that's where they stop.
Just so you and I, you better share with you on your VAR.
Maybe I also have to print some diagrams and other illustrations to try to
I was here, you share it on our VAR because who you know you're different from exactly. But that's the football thing for you. And I think they won through that penalty. So sorry for them. And we had the power. But unfortunately,
it's very tough.
Yes, it's tough.
It's
but then
football.
Okay, so thank you, Josiah.